If you're a coach or service provider who are posting consistently on LinkedIn, you might get some impressions, you might get some comments on your post, but except the DMs from people who are trying to pitch you, you're not getting any DMs from people who really want to start working with you, then this video is for you. Here's something that nobody tells you who only speaks about growing on LinkedIn is that views does not equal clients. And the gap between the two, that's not a content problem. That's a strategy and system problem. So stay until the end and I will show you what's going wrong and more importantly, how to fix it. You've put real effort into your LinkedIn presence. Maybe you're posting 3 times per week, maybe even more. You're writing about your expertise. You're sharing your thoughts. You are visible. And people are telling you, I love your content. You're so inspiring. And sometimes your impressions even hit 4 figures. And it might feel as if it's working until someone asks you, so how many clients have you enrolled through LinkedIn? And you pause. Because the true answer is not that many. I see this all the time. And when coaches come to me, that's usually the reason why they come to me. They are putting in so much work, a lot of effort, and very low conversion. And they are just exhausted and they are confused because they've been told that everything that can fix that is consistency, to stay visible, to stay consistent. Just keep posting, just keep showing up. And they are, and it's still not working. So what's actually going on? The LinkedIn algorithm has recently changed, but it still rewards engagement. That means likes, comments, the dwell time that someone stops to read someone's post. So most people, consciously or not, start writing for the algorithm. They write for the vanity metrics, broad topics, inspirational quotes, controversial takes, anything that gets some kind of reactions. The problem with that strategy is that the people that react to that type of content aren't necessarily your ideal clients. So what do? They just scroll by. You're building an audience, but you're not building the right audience. You see, reach is actually a vanity metric unless that reach is working for you. So the first reason is you've been optimizing for reach instead of for relevance. And then we have the second reason, and this is the most common problem that I see. Coaches who share incredibly valuable content, useful, well-written, actionable posts, and their readers think, oh, this is great. And then they just move on. So why is that? Well, it's because the content does the job for them. It already gave them the insight, the tip, the framework. And they don't feel like they need to hire you because they feel as if they already got the results from your content alone. But there is a difference between content that demonstrates your expertise and content that makes someone want to hire you. The first one builds credibility, and the second one builds desire. And you need both of them. And most coaches only focus on the first one. Imagine someone who reads your post and they are thinking, oh, this person really gets me. They know how I feel. They know what it is that I want. And then what? What happens then? If your answer is, well, then they continue reading my post. Well, that's the moment when you lose them. Not because they weren't interested, but there wasn't any bridge. So the third reason that you're losing them is that there is no clear step. LinkedIn is not a passive platform. It's not like someone is browsing Amazon, looking for the next thing to buy, the next book to buy. They are not browsing LinkedIn to look for the coach that they need to hire next. They need to be guided. They need to know, how do I take that next step? And they also need to know what that next step is. So without a clear call to action, independently, if that's your webinar or to send you a direct message or maybe download your freebie, you are leaving clients on the table every single day. So before I get into how to fix these 3 issues, if you want to go deeper on this and you want to meet me in person, I have a free masterclass coming up soon. It's a 60 minutes masterclass live where I will walk you through my framework, the exact same framework that I take my clients through. So if you want to join that session, make sure you secure your spot. I will add the link underneath the description of this video. So what does work on LinkedIn? The very short answer is a LinkedIn strategy that is built around conversion and not just building visibility. And that looks so different compared to what most coaches are actually doing. First, it means to get crystal clear on who it is that you're actually talking to. Not leaders, not entrepreneurs, not people, but who is it that you're talking to? Who is the specific person? At what specific stage are they in? And what is the specific problem that you're helping them to solve? When your content is that precise and you nail it, that is when people will start reaching out to you. And secondly, it means that instead of creating content that constantly closes the gap, it actually means that you need to create content that widens the gap for them. Because what they see is probably the tip of the iceberg. And you and I both know that the problem that you help them solve is so much bigger than that. And you show them what's possible. And you show them where they currently are and where they want to be. And you position your offer as the bridge that will make all of that happen. And the third one, and this is the one that most people actually skip, it's having a system, not just posting and praying and hoping, but to have a clear path from your content to your lead magnet, to a conversation, and then to become a client. When you have those 3 things in place, LinkedIn will stop feeling like a draining treadmill and instead start feeling like the business asset that it can actually be. So that's the important shift. It's not about being more consistent or posting more. It's about posting with a purpose and a crystal clear path. So here's what I want you to take away from this. You're not bad at LinkedIn. You're not bad at marketing. You've just been playing the game with the wrong playbook. So the coaches I work with, when they stop chasing reach, chasing virality, and start working towards conversion instead, it doesn't just change the results on LinkedIn. It changes how they feel about their whole business because they stop guessing and they stop posting into the void and wondering why it's not working. They have a system, and that system gives them confidence. So that's actually what's possible for you too. So if you've been nodding along to this video, I would love to see you in my next free masterclass. And the link is in the description below. If you found this video useful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also share it with a friend who might need to hear this today too. I'll see you in the next one.